All right, I'm ranking the top. Ranking the Magic Knight captains from Black Clover. All right. So the Black Clover captains. All right, number 10, I got the Purple Orca captain, and that is Kaiser. Kaiser. He eats Kaiser rolls. He's fat. He has like little like he's not really that involved. He's involved enough to be a Magic Knight captain. However, his he's not really banging out with the rest of them in battle. He's not doing it. He has what's called vortex magic. He can create little like vortex things, like he can create war pools with the help of like Nozel's magic and other shit, or like he can do shit like that. Like he can work in tandem with other, you know, uh, mages or magic knights. However, he's not the guy who's banging out and getting on many missions or like getting his magic knight squad any type of like notoriety. So I said at number 9 I got Charlotte. Charlotte, she uses briar magic. She was cursed with a little curse. She comes from a royal bloodline, and most of them do. Not all of them, but most of the Magic Knights do. And she was hit with a curse where the briars came and it like took over like the whole like it consumed the whole castle that she was staying in. But then Yami came there and helped her out and said, your powers are out of control. You need to become a Magic Knight captain, get your powers under control. You'll be useful as a Magic Knight captain. And she was. They even like she even was a host for and also Kaiser was too. He was a host for and she was a host for a elf during the elf arc. And the elf was like inside of her, amplified her briar magic. She also went to Lola Petrica or whatever her name is in the Heart Kingdom, and she was able to like help her get her briar magic stronger, but not to the extent of the other guy. She's the captain of the Blue Rose Knights though, and she's cool. She's one of like three Magic Knight captains. I got her at number 9 though. I said at number 8, I got Rill, the boy. That boy is like 18 years old and he's playing games. He's running around painting things and like he's oh shit. He's running around. He's running around. He fought against in the Magic Night exam, um, or like to determine who's gonna be in the Royal Guard going against the Third Eye, which was the group of people who were summoning elves back from times past. And he fought against to a stalemate, I think. Well, actually, one, or I don't remember. I actually don't remember. They were like basically on par with each other. Their magic at that point in the series. And his paint magic, he can like paint things and make shit come to life, basically. But only to an extent, of course. He's still like young and learning his magic, but I think he's better than Dorothy, or not Dorothy, my bad. Charlotte and Kaiser. I got him at number 8. He's using paint magic. He's the captain of the Aqua Deer. That's the place he's caused. That's the captain. Leader of. He's leader of that group. So number 7 is Jack the Ripper. He's the leader of the Green Mantises, and he uses slash magic. He's always looking to slash with Captain Yami. They have like a rivalry that goes back pretty far, I guess. But he's cool with the slash magic. Experience more than the other Magic Knight captains as well. I said cool. He knows how to slash shit. That's what is basically slash magic. It's easy. He slashes through things. He can slash through like rock, steel, all kind of stuff. yeah, it's really bland and whatever, but um, he was there during the like elf attack, and he did his part, slashing some things and being there. But he wasn't. I don't think he was possessed. Was he possessed? I don't even think he was possessed by an elf. Uh, but at number 6, I got Dorothy Unsworth. Now she likes to take naps. She's the captain of the Coral Peacocks. They're like, Captain, you gotta wake up, and she's just like out there. She's out there like the. She's out there. She's out there racked the fuck out, playing games with her magic. She uses what's called dream magic. She likes to play games and put people in a dreamlike state, and then trap them in there. And in that dream world, she can like summon people there and like create like she can create doubles of you. Like all kind of shit's possible. Her dream world. All kind of shit's possible in her dream world. They had to like work together to get out of there. Um, when she was possessed by the elf, she was able to like still exist within her dream world. Cause like in her dream world, she could like create a copy of herself, or she was able to like disassociate with the elf that was controlling her body in the real world, and be like, you have to, get out this door and other things, to get the fuck out of here. Um, she was doing stuff like that. She's a witch. Um, yeah, Dorothy Unsworth is powerful with that magic. But she does is rack out sometimes and passes out. She plays game. Uh, like when she's out of commission, sometimes she's like out and she don't do stuff. But she can do when she's doing stuff. She's doing stuff. Yeah, she'll fuck shit up. For the animated shit. Yeah. So at number 5, I got Fuegoleon. He's caused to fire magic. He is a royal from the goddamn Vermilion bloodline, one of the noble families, one of the most noble families in Black Clover, looking to be Wizard King, of course. But he went down to one of the Third Eye. They had played game. It was what was his name? Rades. When Rades came there with his undead army, like he played games and allowed another guy from the Third Eye to like steal his like one of the gems that was used to like uh eventually reanimate the Wizard King, um Lumiere, but it was also used to summon the like elves back from reincarnate the elves into human bodies. But Fuego was like knocked out, but he came back. He bounced back and he helped save his brother. I don't remember what Leo, I think his brother's name is. His little brother's like Austin's age, and he was like, I have to, make sure I can protect my brother and my Magic Knight squad after I'm healed up. And he was, and he did. He came through and he had the salamander spirit. Um, it was a part of him. Uh, the spirit of fire, salamander. It's a dragon, and it amplifies his magic to a great degree. Um, and he's always on par with Nozel, but I got Nozel Silva, of the of the Silva family, Silver Eagle. He has a dumbass hairstyle too, that little piece of hair that goes down to his nose. But he uses what's called Mercury magic. He plays games with like the element Mercury. It's on the periodic table, y'all. And he plays games with it. He like can form it into like a shield, to like knives, to daggers, and all kind of shit. His younger brother and sisters, they use water magic. Even goddamn, what's her name? Noelle. She uses a powerful water magic. Um, and he's caused to like Undine. That's his sister though. That he calls to Undine. He has Mercury magic. This video ain't about Noelle. Nozel, um, he Nozel Silva is powerful. He was there during the Elf attack, and he was there, when shit went bad with the fucking those guys, the Dark Triad, uh, the Gratis um siblings when they came through. Uh, the Third Eye and the Elves. He uses Mercury magic, and he's cool. Um, I don't like him the best, but these top three, these are the ones I like the best, and it's because they're powerful. So number three, I got Mary. Oh no, my bad. I got William Vengeance. William Vengeance of the Golden Dawn. He saw, he said, cool. He said, boy, you need to be a part of our group. We have you, we need you to, hold down as, part of the Golden Dawn. And, gladly accepted because they were number one in the Clover Kingdom at the time. And uh, he wanted to climb the ranks fast. So he was like, I'll gladly take you up on that offer. And he said, cool. And then afterwards, he had to hold down during the Elf attack. Actually, he had Patri inside of him. Patri had reincarnated inside of his body a while ago, before all the other elves, and he had the plan from Zagred to like bring the other ones back because he had played games with magic he didn't know about. Because that's Patri, that dumbass elf who didn't know stuff. But he took over Vondis's body, and Vondis was like, he told Julius, he was like, I don't want to have to fight against you. You did a lot for me and stuff, but this, you know, elf inside of me makes me, I owe him a debt too because he kept me alive and stuff, or he was my friend when everybody else wasn't, and then that happened, and then they disassociated from each other after the elf attack. But during the fucking raid on the like when the Spade Kingdom came and raided the place, they needed his magic because it was the arcane level. Arcane stage magic is used for the Tree of Cliff Off to like summon demons from hell. Basically, they needed his power to summon the demons from the netherworld or the underworld. More stronger than Zagred. They were trying to like play games with double magic, so they like took him at the end of season 4, and he's like grabbed up now. Um, I know a little bit about the manga and stuff, but like not too much. Um, I said, season 5 is gonna be cool when they bring that back. Viewers and stuff. Um, so William is the captain of Golden Dawn, and he did hold down well. Even when like the Zagreus, Zogradus brother, Xenon came to take him, like, and he was like basically almost dead. He um he saved the lives of all the members of the Golden Dawn who like were on death's door. He healed them with World Tree magic before they took him to the evil layer of Spade Kingdom, so they could use him to summon the devils and shit. But he held down Rill before that. Number two though was Meroleona. Meroleona was powerful too. She had to take the place of Magic Knight Captain for the Crimson Lion Kings when Fuegoleon went down. She was like, I have to hold down for my younger brother because he was weak. And then she taught everybody monozone, or trying to teach them monozone and how to amplify their magic with shit like that. She was able to hold down against Ryle the Disloyal, who was able to use copy magic. He was hitting her with all kind of magic, and she was still like on her feet. She wasn't playing games with that guy. And he was like surprised that she was still doing so. He got a magic amplification, and she was still doing so. So he had to call reinforcements on her, and she was fighting down against 5 elves, and elves have like the ability to summon like magical energy, better than like humans and stuff. So she had like a real fight on her hands, and she was still like standing her ground and shit. But she was like, she fought to the point of like unconsciousness, and they were like, "We have to get this woman out of here. She'll like kill herself if she still stays there to fight." Um, and they grabbed her up and they took her, and then she was there to fight against Zagred or try to, but he had fucked up magic. He had, um, he was like summoning shit from the netherworld, like shit that like they can't really fight against. Only Asta can fight against shit like that because he has anti magic. So he um he did shit like that. And he summoned that from there. And then she was, done with that. Um and she's still alive, I think. She's cool. She's just cooling on the corner in the Spade King, or not Spade Kingdom, but in the Clover Kingdom. She's on reserve again because her brother took back this position, but she's always there in case the wizards need her. Um, and she's like still powerful and stuff. But number one is Yami Sukahiro. He's cool. Um, he has dark magic. He uses a sword as a conduit to summon like black strikes. Like he uses like a Getsuga type move, little bit. He uses dark magic. He plays games in the dark. He cuts shit down and holds down for the Black Bulls. He's the captain of the Black Bulls. A whole group of like misfits, people who are like commoners basically, because he's like a commoner too. Um, Julius found him and was like, "Your magic's cool, boy. You come from somewhere else, but you have like cool magic." And he was like, "All right, whatever. I'll work for you or whatever." And he eventually became the captain of the Black Bulls. He found Austin. He was like, "You have some weak magic, or unique style of magic. I want to see what you can do. You're gonna work for me." And then Asa came into the Black Bulls, and from there, the story of Black Clover began, and they were cool together. But and he held down well during the elf attack too. Yami was there, and he was cutting through all that bullshit that Zagred had. He actually used Equinox to like cut Zagred too. He used dark magic. Black Equinox, I think he used that shit to cut him a little bit, so Asa could bring the finishing blow. And he had to protect him and Charlotte, because Zagred was playing games with the like devil magic that he had, like where it was consuming everything and like making it like I don't know, all fucked up, like miasma. And he did that. After that happened, he was one of the ones who was used who needed to be used for the Tree of Cliffoff, and to bring the devils out of hell and shit from the Tree of Cliffoff. And they were trying to summon the strong ones, so that they needed him and Bonjans. Their powers were the arcane stage, so they like went after him. But Dante and Asa were fighting against each other, but then Yami came there to back him up, and they were doing well, and they actually did cut down Dante together. But Xenon got there and caught Yami off guard, and he was a bit gassed from the fight with Dante, so he got captured. And that's how season 4 ended. Once season 5 comes back, y'all, that shit's gonna be cool. But Black Clover is an anime that I like, but not as much as the rest of the anime fan base, I guess. But it's all right. Everybody has their own taste and stuff. I had to get this video out though because I need to. I will be power scaling these characters too eventually too. But stay cool, calling on the corner. That was the Black Clover video for the day.